Happy Monday, everyone. We're running around getting everything set up. We were watching some Marin, we were watching some Avaros, and yeah, now we're playing some Magic. That's what we're doing today. Got the deck in front of us as we set all the last little bits up here. Cool. There we go. Whew, man, that was chaotic. But all that aside, we do have Hardened scales in front of us. This list comes to us from Josh, who did top 16 in the Pioneer Challenge. It's actually something very close that kind of eliminated us, so that's why we thought we'd give it a shot here, playing these cool cards. It's also been requested once or twice, just hey, kind of one of these, what's your opinions? Can we play some? All of that. So here we go. We're going to do this. It also has a variety of cards that I do think are actually fairly good currently, and I had to make one card adjustment due to the bans today. Let's look at it though. We have a land base here. The land base is, if I put this in the pile view, 22 lands here. And then after looking at the 22 lands, we have Experiment 1, Hardened Scales, Pelt Collector at our low end. We have Once Upon a Time to help shore up the consistency of the deck. We have a Winding Constrictor here that's just going to beef up everything. It is actually our only black spell in the main. This is a mono green Hardened Scales essentially, but it has a few other black spells in the sideboard. Rishkar, which allows other things to tap and add mana, but at the same time it's also just putting counters on things. Nissa is actually one of my favorite planeswalkers. At 3, we use her in our modern green devotion list, and we'll be using her here. She creates plant tokens and also adds counters to creatures. You have some serpent thing at the top end here, along with the Hydra, Walking Ballista, and Hangerback as your X spells. So dump the mana, play a big thing. Sideboard, Fatal Pushes, Thought Seizes, Questing Beast ×3, 2 Scavenging Ooze, 1 Assassins, 1 Abrupt Decay, and 1 Veil that we've changed to an Abrupt Decay. So we're good. Got a list here. Let's play some Magic. Let's play some Magic here. Join an event. All right. Bam, bam, bam. Play the league match. Let's get started. And I think we've got everything sorted out. It might have been just a slightly slow start there, but hey. You'll notice our extra life piece is gone at the bottom. That is by design currently. I just realized something else. Let's see if I can fix this. Where is it? There it is. Let's join our match and see if I can fix the framing here. Where is it? There it is. I want this one below here. And did that fix it? Yes, it did. Sweet. All right, JoJo. We're organized. Let's play. Let's do it. We'll play first here. It's nice to play first. It's always a good thing. We can lead with, it looks to be just Experiment 1, then maybe Winding Constrictor. Get some Pelt Collectors going. I think this hand's reasonable. It's explosive. Maybe I do Experiment 1, Pelt, and then a Winding Constrictor. Make everything big. Maybe so. We will see. The deck list is apparently relatively explosive, so we'll see if that is true for us as we play our league games here. See how that unfolds. All right, Blooming Marsh. We'll play an Experiment 1 and pass the turn. Blah, blah, blah. Our opponent JoJo is taking their sweet time. There we go. There's JoJo. All right, JoJo, let's go. Blooming Marsh for our opponent. And a Thoughtseize. Well, they're probably going to take Winding Constrictor. Probably take the Winding Constrictor, I would imagine. And does so. Alright, well, I'll go ahead and shock in here. We're going to get 2 Pelt Collectors down, swing for 1, and pass the turn. I can then play Stone Coil, or I can do a Once Upon a Time. It's probably going to be Stone Coil, though. Grow everything. A Grim Flare. Let's go ahead and get Stone Coil down. That'll grow everything. I'm pretty okay with just swinging in and trading if they want to trade here. They do. All right. Cool. They go to 11. They go to 9. Scavenging Ooze. All right, so they can gain some life here. Couple Hanger Backwalkers. They're gonna eat 2 more things and just have a giant Scavenging Ooze. Suppose I can just play a Hangerback Walker here on 1 and pass the turn. Our hand has been stripped apart already. Another Scavenging Ooze. Okay. Opponent's got some scoozes here. Eats and probably eats again. Alright, they're up to 12 and they have a 3-3 and a 4-4 here. Land. Let's go ahead and Once Upon a Time to start things off. It is an instant speed spell. I'd like to find something though, maybe to play on 1. Say Walking Ballista, a Pelt Collector, and Experiment 1. Go ahead and take the Walking Ballista. And we'll just pass. I can grow Hangerback Walker here. No more creatures for them to eat. They might take this Walking Ballista. Maybe it was better to do it at end step. I was thinking of hitting something that was perhaps on 1. But this works. We'll see what they want to do here. Fabled Passage. It does kind of look like my opponent is flooding out just a little bit. They'll have a 5-drop here. 4-drop. All right. They can sacrifice. They do. This grows. I doubt they attack here. Go ahead and grow our Hangerback Walker. Let's go ahead and play just another Hangerback Walker here, I think. Sitting in my hotel room for work, watching Fluffy in a choppy Wi-Fi, living the life. Let's go ahead and pass the turn. Choppy Wi-Fi will go very slow, so you can't watch everything word. Braska will tick up. That wasn't funny? I thought that was pretty funny. They're gonna draw a card again. This is almost an emblem. Oh, they're gonna take my walking ballista. I thought it was pretty funny though. It was it's the best idea ever. I have to deal with this Vraska. I have to also deal with these scavenging oozes. Somehow I've got to get around these. They have something else to eat now. Vraska can kill all of this too. I don't like that. Alright, they go to attacks. Probably no attacks again. Ooh, okay. This is a good card. Let's go ahead and play this in. We're going to go ahead and down tick this turn. Put some counters on everything. They're not too fond of that. They're going to kill this. Okay. They kill it before, who knows. What if I send in one of these and one of these? If I just send in this. I'm worried about this emblem here. Let's go ahead and attack for the 1. This way the scavenging ooze blocks it. I probably should have attacked in and gotten 2 or something here, but I'm going to get 3 flyers. At least that's the intent here. So they eat, making these bigger. We get some tokens, which I'm good with here. We can fly over and keep Vraska in check here. And if I need to, I'll block again and make a lot of little tokens. A lot of little Thopters. Fable Passage, they'll probably... Oh, okay. They're going to go get a land. I guess float. Floating's fine here. This is at 10. Ugh, not good. Not good. Eats Hangerback Walker. Everything we did at the beginning of the game is just disappearing rapidly. Let's go ahead and block here and plan to pump this. This way this dies and grows pelt collectors as well. I could have blocked with an extra Thopter here to possibly kill it, but I have a feeling they have some sort of removal here. And we'll go grab our land. We'll get 3 tokens here. Doesn't grow the pelt collectors, unfortunately. They eat to do an extra point of damage here. That's fine. We'll create, I'm going to hold this woodland cemetery here. We'll attack with just enough Thopters here to make this worth it. Actually, I could kill this. Vraska, that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's probably enough. If they have 1 removal here, they'll have 1 removal. Alright. We'll hold the spell. The spell. Land for our opponent. Sacrifice a creature or planeswalker. If there are 4 more card types, that sacrifices a creature and a planeswalker. Alright, well, so I have to sacrifice a creature and a planeswalker. I guess I can do it this way. I lose 1 Thopter here, but I'm blocking with a plant token. I think I can actually chump here. Keep our life total nice and high. Alright. Serpent here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll just make a giant. Giant one here. That way the pelt collectors do their things. We'll attack. We'll leave 2 of these back. Hit them for 10. Put them to 7. Woo, baby. This is looking good considering they ate everything in the graveyard. Yum. So looking pretty good. This dies, these grow again. Wow, they're just gonna attack me. Wow, that's gutsy. I feel like I could just chump again here. I could also just take the 6. Let's just take the 6. This way I don't put anything weird in the graveyard here. Alright, so here... I mean, I feel like I can just do this. They have a removal. You can't remove this till later. What if I just did this? This is a cute attack. This is a cute attack. Keeps enough back. We'll grow these guys. If this connects. I think this is one of the safer attacks I've done here. Let's see. Alright, we're going to Assassin's Trophy one of these. I'm going to get a land here. They can now eat this. And then we trade. And this grows to a 5/5. We'll hold this land even though it's going to come into play tapped. I just want my opponent to think I have something here. 1, 2, 3. It would get me an extra counter on a Walking Ballista. I don't think that's how we're winning though. So clearly I'm having to chump here. Clearly I'm going to have to chump. They don't come through though. So we'll attack with 2 Thopters in the air here. Kind of keep 2 back while we're getting stuff going. We'll go ahead and put the Blooming Marsh in tapped. Hold this Overgrown Tomb. See what my opponent's got. They eat stuff. Up to 6. And decides to Field of Ruin me. Okay, I'll go get a land. Turns on Revolt if they needed it. Alright, Gilded Goose is a blocker in the air. It also produces life gain for my opponent. Have we played too careful? I don't think so. 1 Nis off the top is pretty good here. Walking Ballista off the top is pretty good here. We have a lot of things that are relatively good. I just need to find one. And I've gotten so many lands at this point, I can't imagine I'm going to draw too many more lands and flood out. We'll find out, though. I do like this attack, though. It forces me to chump. We will accept Once Upon a Time. I would happily... I think I can attack with Pelt Collector here. I know anything. How you doing, Dennis? Been a day and a half since I seen you. I don't see any reason why I don't just swing in with Pelt Collector here. Like, just leave 3 Thopters back here. Let me abuse it some for a few months. Was happy because my paper set just got here. Alright, my opponent goes to 1. They'll eat the food, I suppose. We have 3 blockers here. They have 2 cards in hand. Feels relatively safe that they won't have exactly 3 removals here for this Scavenging Ooze. And I don't believe there's too much in green-black that they're currently running that would give them trample. At least I don't think so. We'll go ahead and block Scavenging Ooze. Problems with the neck, but you've been lurking. Well, thank you. Alright. I guess I'm going to attack with Pelt Collector and see what happens here. It would put them to... Okay, we're going to do this. Gonna do this, I see. I'm looking for anything here, guys. Anything. The Gilded Goose is gonna keep them alive. I'm probably chumping here. Ooh, Hissing Quagmire. Do I chump in the air or do I chump here? Well, apparently they're done with what we're doing here. Tap land. I've got to just pass the turn here. They make Goose. I guess I could have gotten in for 1, but I like having a couple extra blockers here. Removal, and if I was just to get in for 1, that would be just awful. Alright, so I have to beat a Goose that's consistently gaining my opponent some life. Like I said, I would take a plethora of things that are, well, not lands at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 12 of our 22 lands. Okay. This is a good card. This is a good card because it pumps up our Thopters. I mean, it's disappointing, but it's not disappointing, right? Look, I can give them a token if I wanted to. Alright, so now we can go ahead and attack some things in the air here. Obviously, Hissing Quagmire is a thing right now, but two 2/2s makes Gilded Goose probably not block. Create a food. I'm just going to F6 here. Considering they gained, I don't know how much off Scavenging Ooze, but this one has 6 and the other one had, well, it traded with my 6/6, so it had 5 on it, or 4 on it. So that's 10 life that they gained. Plus they've now done the Goose 3 times. So that's, what, 19 life they've gained, I think? We're jumping with this, I think. Give our Experiment 1 an opportunity to get 1 more token on it. Or 1 more counter, if we can. Nissa would be great. Walking Ballista would be great. Hangerback would be great. Once Upon a Time would be fine. Questing Beast would kind of be okay. This is an annoying card. It's not like... not groundbreaking, luckily, but... or backbreaking, not groundbreaking. Okay. It's a card. Let's start by attacking Nissa. Let's just attack them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We can make it a 10-10. It's gonna be a mega snake. My opponent's tapping some mana here. We just gonna make a foodie? We're a foodie. This is gonna be the snake to... It's kind of interesting that they are tapped. I'm thinking they have a removal spell. That's all right. Because they have a removal spell, it feels like. All right. We're going to play the land out here mainly because being tapped out for a turn doesn't do much for us. This way we get a giant snake in here. Alright, everything's bigger now. Alright, we should be able to win from here. I don't know why I didn't attack with the snake, without the Pelt Collector. I guess because Hissing Quagmire's here and Death Touch and maybe a removal spell is just a really bad idea. And then they chump block over there. And we lose this guy. That's probably what was going through my little brain. He was tapped out. I don't think he was he? I mean, this has trample now and stuff. Ooh, that's a card. So I guess I'll play this out and we'll just swing. This has trample, so this says not trample. I don't know. Attack, attack, and attack them, and just see where this goes. Leave a few blockers back here just in case things go awry. They've moved to blockers already, so we're not losing this card, thankfully. Unless it's a removal spell right here. Yep, there's the Fatal Push. That grows this guy. They continue to eat things here. Yeah, I don't like our line of attacking there. Alright, my opponent's up to 9 now. I guess I'm chumping with this Thopter now. Yeah, I think I like the option of Once Upon a Time instead of sideboarding it out there, Gubin. 11. I don't feel like Winding Constrictor really matters here, if I'm honest. Block and regen and then just lose it to Liliana. Not interested just yet to do that. They're going to eat again. They're going to have 10 life. Alright, we'll pass turn here. So they gain life off Gilded Goose here. They gain life off the Scavenging News. They have a Hissing Quagmire. We just can't close the door here, apparently. They've gained about 30 life now. 30 to 40 life. I think it's around 30. Let's block with Experiment 1 here. We'll regen and lose our Experiment 1. They kill this, then they gain 1 life off of it, then they create a Gilded Goose, so they're gaining 4 a turn. Oh, here we go. Okay. What does this become? 1, 2, or these 2, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Doesn't kill this, but it could kill Gilded Goose. Is it worth a shock here? Scary shock is scary. They can emblem this as well. I guess I have to get through to this. And then just double here and hope they don't have removal. What do we have here? We have 1 Fatal Push already used, 2 Fatal Pushes, 2 Assassin's Trophies. I have to connect probably with Liliana here. Let's do it this way. Let's leave one open here. Let's fight Gilded Goose here, move it out of the way, and then throw a Thopter at Liliana to keep it in check. I could also double here. This has Trample. That'd be a reason to double it. And then make it look like you have a protection spell. They gain life here. If I go at them with one... I could also just kill this. I think I want to try to double this. Double. And we're going to throw one Thopter at Liliana here. And leave the other one back. This way, the doubling here, at least I can block here. They have one more to gain. This keeps Liliana in check. They may have a removal for Thopter. They have a removal for my Hydra. They have a removal for this. Okay, they don't, because they're down ticking. Alright, they have two Lilianas. Two Lilianas. Where were my Walking Ballistas? There we go. Alright, well, I'll bring some Fatal Pushes in, some Abrupt Decays and Assassin's Trophies here. I kind of like the Questing Beasts as well. I sort of like my own Ooze, possibly. Hydra's probably okay here. Let's get rid of one Serpent here. A Nissa. Yeah, but Serpent doesn't get a lot of value like Hangerback or Walking Ballista would with our green-black opponent just decimating us. Let's get rid of a little Once Upon a Times this time around. Just fill this up with some juicy stuff here. Let's do 3, this, some Questing Beasts here. Kind of like that. Sort of want some Fatal Pushes here as well. Yeah, I mean, I'm probably going to cut an Appel Collector or an Experiment 1 here as well. I just know that all their removal takes care of everything we play. So it's just not as valuable as we would think in this matchup. Other matchups, sure, but this matchup, no. Alright, I'm good with this. I don't want to overboard here. I'm not going to bring the Thoughtseizes in. Those feel like a control matchup type of card. Let's play first. This is a lot of lands. I kind of like having the Nissa. This is a lot of lands. We also have a tap land in our hand. Alright, we'll keep it. It's not very explosive here. We'll try to maybe put Serpent on 2 or something like that and then get a Nissa down. If they don't have the Assassin's Trophy or Abrupt Decay, this Nissa could go nice and wide on them. And Hydra's a removal for the turn 2 Grim Flare. If I can get rid of that, that would be good. Don't want that guy getting any value here. And I won't play this immediately. We'll wait a turn. Alright, tapped in here. Let's go ahead and play the Serpent now. That way it gets around the Grim Flare. I'd like to get Nissa down next. That'd be nice. I also know that an Abrupt Decay is a thing that Nissa could run into here. Alright, they Fatal Push. I'm good with that. Nissa will uptick. Pass the turn. Let's see what we got to deal with next. Their own Nissa. I see. Okay. Let's go ahead and play. Helps to get green mana here. Let's go ahead and play a Hydra. And we will double the counters on it. We will uptick here and we'll pass the turn. We'll plan to get Walking Ballista down this coming turn. Make a big Walking Ballista down tick this and start either swinging at them, killing plants, killing whatever. I still think this is sort of the problem I was talking about though. This dies to anything that my opponent has here. Alright, so let's go ahead and put a Walking Ballista down. And down tick Nissa here. Make everything bigger. Let's attack them. And we'll attack Nissa with these two. Kind of want to see if they just want to chum block twice with the plants. We're going to lose our Hydra here. Okay. Cool. All right. Their turn. We're just missing the Hardened Scales and the Constrictors in these opening hands. Maybe we'd have a better chance. Wouldn't mind getting to down tick Nissa again here. Let's go ahead and remove both of these. That down tick does nothing now. I'm kind of okay with that, because if they try to remove Walking Ballista, I can at least pick this off. So this is pretty easy. Pick this off, down tick, kill Liliana here. As long as they don't have another removal spell. They Hardened Scales, take this down. Definitely attack Liliana here and pass the turn. I don't think I played a land, but that'll be fine. Cool. There we go. We found it. Hardened Scales. I'm afraid of a Scavenging News again. Four mana. Vraska. Gonna destroy it. Decides to destroy a token and not our Nissa here. 1, 2, 3. So this is costing us a little bit, but I'll take it. Alright, so we have a good board state here. I kind of want to keep this Nissa around, so I'll probably keep plussing her if I can. We have a Hangerback Walker. Alright, well, we're not getting to plus her anymore. Tireless Tracker here. Alright. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and swing with these. And let's just make... We'll go ahead and shock this in. Let's just make a big Serpent here. Nice. Alright, a 9/9 Serpent, a 4/4, a 3/4, and an 0/1 to block. Fatal Push. There we go. I think that kind of proves my case about that card. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go ahead and swing. they do anything with Field of Ruin here, I will get rid of Tireless Tracker. Alright, so we're just going upstairs with these. I feel like we have a good shot here now. I think my opponent's just attempting to waste some time on the clock. That's at least what it feels like. So we'll just F6. Cool. We'll grab our land here. I don't need to play this. They have one card in hand. We have a bunch of 1/1s and such. Yeah, this is wasting time. It's cool. Alright. Make sure we don't lose any time there. We're 2 minutes ahead on our opponent's clock. I want to say we just run it back. This feels powerful. The way they're removing things, a little bit tough. Kind of like the questing beast because their fatal pushes will become obsolete, and it's a good blocker for like a scavenging news anyway. We need to be mindful of Liliana. She kills a lot of our things when they're just little tiny insignificant stuff. I think I'll keep the 3 questing beasts as well. I think Vigilance and Death Touch, to clear the board, attack them, and kill a Planeswalker feels really strong here. I'd like to see 2 lands, a Hardened Scales or a Snake, and some other creatures. It would be nice. Our opponent's been playing a little bit slower than I would think from a green-black player. I wonder why. Alright, we'll keep this. I asked for Winding Constrictor and all. We're gonna get Thought... Ooh, nope, not Thought Seized. Alright. Nice, nice. Let's play our Experiment 1 and pass turn. Questing Beast dodges Decays, Vraska's, Liliana's, and almost push. Yeah. It does dodge a few things. Ooh, alright. Let's go ahead and play the Winding Constrictor here. Because that grows Experiment 1 large enough to attack. This Fatal Push is nice because the Scavenging News was a real pain game 1. Let's see what they got here. Decides to shoot Constrictor here. That's fine. They attack for 2. So I can play another Constrictor, or I could Fatal Push this before it gets out of hand. Let's attack here. They're gonna Fatal Push this? Alright. I'll remove the counters and get it back. Alright, so I'm going to play Winding Constrictor to add the counters back here. I like that because it regrew it. They might play this out. They might play a Vraska. They may attempt to kill this now. They do, which is good for us. Give them the good old F6 here. They attack in. Alright, so we can now play Walking Ballista to pick this off if we'd like to. We have 2 of them. We can also get rid of Gilded Goosey. We might also just care about killing Scavenging News here. Kind of like the idea of just killing Scavenging News. Attempting to attack Vraska here. And then seeing if I can get a Walking Ballista down to ping it off. I don't see anything wrong with doing this. Keep Vraska from gaining a lot of advantage there. This is harder for them to remove. Looks like they're just going to cast Murderous Rider. That's fine. And decides to Thoughtseize us. 1 card remains. I guess they should take Kanger back, Walker? Guess not. Alright. Let's get a hanger back walker down as a good blocker. Kind of want to just attack in here and trade this. This feels correct. Yeah, they're not trading. They're not trading. They need this to stay around. Grim Flare. It's a 4/4. It's pretty good. Alright. Let's go ahead and just make a big serpent here. And we'll pass. Their dude just dies. 3/3, a 2/3. It's a trade. What? 3/3 versus a 3. 2/3 versus a 3. Oh, it's a 2/3. Sorry, I was thinking it was a. 3/2. I'm just swing in here. The brain's fuzzy. Opponent's not about that. Now they have to block this and block this next turn. So we'll see what their top deck here is. Okay, it's pretty good. Put some counters across the board here. We're in a good spot here. We're in a good spot because I can attack with Serpent and they have to lose this. If there was a way to grow hanger back, it'd be nice. I like this. Let's just double block here. Put 2 in the air and now I win. Thanks. The W. Empty hand. Got there. We got there. Oh, lifelink's a thing. Alright. Lifelink is a thing. Alright, they gotta deal with my entire board here. And I have a hanger back walker, so if they have a board wipe, it's not happening. Alright, we were a little preemptive there on the W. There we go though. Nice. Ooh. Didn't see it, but we're gonna draw a questing beast. Alright, we were a bit dismayed on game number 1 there, because we were getting ourselves slapped around a little bit, but game 2 and game 3 it's pretty good. Let's keep going. Fluffy with the BMGGs. I forgot lifelink was a thing. Even with a wrath effect, unless it exiled or something like that, we were doing A-okay. Okay. Ooh, I get to use this. We're gonna try it. Keep. I haven't gotten to do this. We are blindly keeping just because I get to do this. Voila! Card's garbage. Card's garbage. Absolute garbage. Let's just play it out. Boom. 1/1. My ears do not agree with earbuds. Yeah, I never wear earbuds. I always have to wear like headphones. I've given up earbuds. Green, white. Alright, experiment 1, tap land, swing for 1. Go ahead, opponent. Bant Favda. Bant Favda. Fabled Passage. Alright, Nissa, Voice of Zendikar. Up we go here. This is intentional. Next turn we hang her back. Hopefully off of land. Grow everything. Cool. And if we don't hit that land drop, although we're hoping to, but if we can, we land drop, we grow this, we down tick, we grow everything, we swing in, And then the following turn we do that again. We down tick, and then we actually play this in down tick, and that should be close to lethal. Getting there. Blue! Blue! Where's that Nyx Fleece Ram? Opponent has no idea what's coming. Sanctum. He works as well. This is a nifty one here. We'll put a token here for multicolored, and we'll distribute them because I'm about to down tick Nissa here. And in we go. 8 damage. So we have lethal next turn if they do nothing. Oh, we're doing something. Growth Spiral. Nice. Nice. Growth Spiral. Alright, we have a down tick plus Nissa down tick here, and we have a lot of creatures. 5 mana. Supreme Verdict. I keep this one. I keep one. What is this? Tap 5 mana. Look to see if Fluffy will concede. Alright, so we keep Experiment 1 here. Land? Thank you. Are you an Astros fan? I am an Astros fan. I am. And we're going to go down here to keep Experiment 1 alive. We're going to hit them for 3, take them to 6 here. If they do another Supreme Verdict, we regen this and we get 3 tokens here. And then we play Nissa down, tick, and win. I don't have my Astros gear on at the moment, but I am an Astros fan. I used to go to the games every now and then because I used to live in Houston, but I don't anymore, so yeah. Hour of Promise here. Now I gotta deal with field. I gotta deal with field triggers. I'm not allowed to watch the series. I'm bad luck. Guess we'll do this. I watched the first 2 games. I watched parts of those. As you can tell, that didn't work well for me. Sign blockers. Do I want to remove this? I guess I can remove 2 here and still kill one of these. You went to game 3 in DC, didn't work too well for me either. See, we both shouldn't have gone to games. Now, I watched the first 2, or at least parts of them, and they lost, so I said no, and then they won the next 3, so I was like, clearly I can't watch anymore? Just kind of an observation, right? Alright, so what do I need here? I need a lot to happen here. It'd be funny if they Supreme Verdict again. I have no idea what this is for 6 mana. Oh, crap. Not good. That is not good. I need to be able to, like, get rid of this somehow. I don't know, I'll attack with both of these. Block and no block here. That's why you like Fatal Pushes in the main. The list didn't have Fatal Pushes in the main, so that's what we're working with. Yes, trade. No, get that back here. Yes, trade. Yes, 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 yes. 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 Wrath incoming. There's a wrath incoming. Alright, who's ready for this supreme verdict? I am. F6 him. Oh, we could kill our own hangerbacks. We could. That'd be silly. Alright. Wrath or lose? So I gotta beat a field deck. I hate these decks. I have had very little to no luck against them. I am struggling with them. Alright, land. Does this. Okay. Let me jam a Hardened Scales here and then try to do this Nissa thing and see what happens. Do we think it's a settle? Do we think they have settle? I only have to send a little bit here. I can play another voice or Nissa here and down tick again. They're not interested in this. They counter and don't leave 2 white open. Yeah, see, they're leaving. Oh, I don't know what they're doing now. What are you doing, opponent? That's a lot of mana. That's a lot of mana, opponent. What is this? What is this? Oh, alright, that's fine. I win. I win. Down tick. And then just chunk them for a ton of damage. Don't have to worry about fog, settle. Nothing. Nothing. I for sure thought when they double blocked there, I for sure thought it was just going to be Supreme Verdict right after. They couldn't Supreme Verdict because the hangerbacks were there. The fact that they double chumped, I guess holding that second Nissa worked out real well for us. Especially with having cast approach and having the Sphinx. I just chump block the 4/4, take the 2 damage, and then just Sphinx at the end step. And grab your card that you want. Alright, Questing Beasts are in here, and we're going to take some Thought Seizes in this matchup. Honestly, just take out the probably Once Upon a Times. Take out a Walking Ballista, 1 Nissa out again. And maybe this Hydra. This Hydra doesn't make sense maybe in this one. Like, I'd rather just be attacking as fast as I can. Yeah, it's a big Hydra, but they're going to bring in probably some spot removal. So, let's just avoid that. Okay, so we're going to keep this. It's not excessively explosive, but we'll get there. Oh yeah, we'll get there. All right. Experiment 1 here. Pass turn. It's probably just Pelt Collector plus the Serpent, possibly. This guy's in the way now. Let's do Pelt plus Serpent here. And quote-unquote attack. Won't do anything this time around because they have this guy in the way. We'll do Hangerback or Nissa next. We might do Nissa uptick here. Just hit for 2. And keep upticking with Nissa. And then play Hangerback to grow everything. Then down tick again and do that plan so everything's close to a 3/3. 1/1 here. Goes and gets a land. We're going to be looking at probably another Supreme Verdict. So I'll Nissa here. It's a field as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's looking a little bit questionable. Alright, up we go here, and we'll just pass turn. I don't want to lose any of these creatures just yet. We're going to Hanger back next. Grow 2 things, down tick with Nissa, and punch in for damage. Worried about maybe a Supreme Verdict here, though. Be nice to draw a Thoughtseize. We'll see, though. Okay, another Rejuvenator. I'm gonna have to battle these fields. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will be the 7th card here because they can get a basic forced. All right, so we got a zombie to beat right now. I'm pretty confident we can beat a zombie. All right, hangerbacks here. Triggers. And then we'll put some stuff on some things. Growth spirals here to probably put another zombie into play. We can probably just wait then. We'll just wait a turn. They have 1 card remaining. It was a growth spiral. Non-land. All right. Somehow I've got to get around the zombies again. This is an approach. It's a lot of mana. Kind of looks like an approach again. It's a Sphinx for 5. That's pretty good. Main phased, by the way. Field of the Dead and a Temple. Scry Lant. That's just a trigger. I don't know if I can get around this. Alright, let's go up here. Let's play... I think we have to overcommit here. Pelt Collector. Winding Constrictor. Tap land. Go, opponent. Alright, we'll hope for no Supreme Verdict here. I guess a Supreme Verdict would allow us to get some of these and then down tick. Make them kind of big. Overrun win. Alright. Our promise. Some field triggers here. We'll see if my opponent makes a similar mistake as they did last time. Every land is now a ton of zombies. Yeah, I need the Decimator. You got a couple things there, opponent. Just a few zombies. Just a few zombies. Just a couple zombies. I need something with protection from black. Maybe I can make a giant walking ballista somehow. Speaking of. Alright, we'll start with a walking ballista here. Let's go ahead and put some counters on some things. I feel like just being on defense is an okay thing to do here. Build up this walking ballista over the next couple turns. Try to shoot them for 25 damage. If we get a Hardened Scales or something, we're obviously going to dump that onto the battlefield in order to continue getting this walking ballista up. I think they have enough to go around us to tag this Nissa if they want to. They have 20 creatures here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9. Yeah. We'll see what happens. Oh, there's a blast zone. Wasn't paying attention to that. What is this? What was this on? Is this on 1? How many charge counters did it have? Alright, I'll activate this. Yeah, it was on 1. Okay. I think we lose. Right? Too many zombies. We can just do this anyway. Boom, boom. To show our opponent we know how to use everything in our deck. We'll see how close it was. Alright. Take 20. It looks like 8 going down a ways. Alright, so we need to avoid 1,000 Field of Ruins. I think we'll just run it back. I'm going to add a Walking Ballista over one of these Serpents. Actually, bring the Serpent in and go down one Questing Beast here. Alright, game 3. See if we can do this. Let's play first. Alright, we're gonna hit a black land off the top. We're gonna keep this. It's the first time we've seen hardened scales and so many winding constrictors. Gonna hit a black land right here. It's gonna be awesome. You watch. Right here. Black land. Very awkward. I'm gonna wait a turn. If I can just start pummeling out winding constrictors and then walking ballista, it'll be much better than just playing a 2/2 walking ballista here. Come on, black land. We have a lot of them in the deck. We only have 4 more non-black sources here. Here's a here's a grazer. We'll see how much this punishes us. Field of the Dead land. Alright. We are punished. Probably losing this one because of our greedy keep. Because of our greedy keep. Of course, now it's a bit backwards. We'll go ahead and kill this and pass turn here again. Alright, so if I can get like Nissa down tick, and then Questing Beast, maybe we have a shot. Or even just maybe Winding Constrictor next. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess I only have 6 differently named things here. Temple Scribe. Temple Scribe. Land. Oh boy. Alright, Nissa here. Going down, hitting them for 6. Passing turn. Definitely not ideal here, but maybe I can hit one more land here, get a Questing Beast. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Would have been enough. Now it's not. Not to mention now they have a blast zone for this. It's a good card for them to have just played. 3, 4, 5, hour. This is pretty good for them. Pretty good. All right, we get a 3/3 pass turn. At least it has trample. At least it has trample, and it avoids blast zone here. One field of the dead trigger here. That's it. Oh my gosh. We've sort of done it. All right, Winding Constrictor here. We're gonna attack for 3. We're sort of hoping to get this low enough that I could just play Questing Beast and be done. Because this can't be chump blocked. All right, down to 10 here. I'm hoping no gaining life here. It feels like they're just going to gain life here. Just because all the open mana here. Yep. Gains 5, draws 5. Who knows? Maybe a couple Winding Constrictors will do the job here. And then one giant Walking Ballista plus a Questing Beast. Maybe, maybe. Alright, they Supreme Verdict us. Supreme Verdict into their Hour of Promise, getting 2 more Fields of the Deads, getting a ton of triggers. See? It's not hard to play this. Alright, so that's 12 damage. We can do 4 to them. Okay, it's 18 damage. They have lethal now. Well, I guess I'll play 2 Winding Constrictors as blockers here and just hope they don't have 2 ways to remove these. I think I am currently like only 1 in 7 against field decks with every deck I've played. I play too many things that want to just 1-for-1 removal. Alright. Good game, field deck. Good game. Alright. 1-1. Let's go to our next match here. Field of the Dead is frustrating. Frustrating to say the least. We kept a bit of a goofy one there, though, so. Alright, let's keep this. Let's see if we can Once Upon a Time into something. Being on the draw is nice. Alright, a lot of options here. I kind of want to just say Rishkar. Let's do that. Let's play Pelt Collector and pass the turn. Alright, blue-red from our opponent. Let's play Pelt. Let's play Pelt. Let's swing with Pelt. Maybe it's the Ginger Brute deck. Maybe it's Phoenix. We will find out here. The opponent does nothing. Yes, that's a good draw. Here we go. Let's make all these big. Opponent's like, well, I want this, but that, and this, that, and maybe that. Stomps one of our guys. We make a pair of 3/3s here. And we attack. Nice. If I can get a land here, oof, it'll be game. It'll be game. We'll see. I'm gonna block. Got a blocker. Land. Is this too much for them? 6, 3, 6. These makes 5 5s. I think it's. I want to say it's almost too much. Let's put one here and here. And just attack like this. I just want to swing out here. They block this one to trade and take the damage. No, they're going to 1. Oh my. That wasn't good, opponent. You went to 1 damage. One little damages. They're attacking me? Sure. I'll take 4. I can't imagine you can do 16 here. Alright, we're gonna just go straight to combat and attack with everything. And then if they have some miraculous way... Oh, what's going on here? Okay. Tap up to 4. Then we play Walking Ballista and ping them. Yep. That was good. That was good. That was well played. We just happened to have the answer. Happened to have the answer. Pink. Dang. That was smooth. That was smooth. Okay. Maybe a couple thought seizes. That's maybe about it. Take out some Once Upon a Times and maybe like maybe a serpent. Do I want these questing beasts? I might want like a questing beast in here too, over like one Nissa. Yeah. Wonder if I need something to remove some stuff. I'm gonna go with no, but if we have trouble and get barricaded by some creatures, we'll bring in some removal. We'll bring it in. All right, so they're the Emerge deck. We've seen this one before. Okay, we're gonna keep this. Then win. Yes. Keep, then win. Yes, yes, yes. Hardened scale should be pretty good here, along with Winding Constrictor. I love the snake. The snake's great. One mana, 3/3. We could start with the Pelt Collector, yeah, and then Winding Constrictor. That is one of the ways we can start. We can start with Harden, then Winding, then... Or Harden, then, like, Pelt Collector, then Winding Constrictor. I don't know. I don't know. We'll figure it out. My opponent mulliganed down quite a ways. I guess because they mulliganed so far, we're going to go ahead and just lead with Pelt Collector and see if we can't just get there. I don't have to shock again for a while here. Alright, I'm going to go the line of extra Pelt Collector, Hardened Scales, swing for 1 here. The upside of this is fairly large here. I can then tap land Overgrown Tomb, not take damage, Winding Constrictor, make these giant, and then following turn just Walking Ballista. I think the upside of just this play is astronomical. Yeah, I'm going for the big one here. My opponent mulled down and then played 2 cards and didn't have something to drop down, so... We're going to go with this play here. We'll play Land of War Waste here, just in case they have something that, like, censor for 1. Ooh. We'll put this on top of our library. Easy top. Pretty easy top. Kozilek's return. All right. Well played. All right. I'm still going to play the snake down here. I am going to just follow it up with a Walking Ballista, though. Except I'm not going to hurt myself to do this. Hurting myself is just a power play. So next turn I get to pump Walking Ballista, make it a 5/5, hit for 2, 5. 7. Almost have them dead. All right. Ooh, baby. Let's go ahead and attack. I might just let damage go through if I get the chance to. Aether Gusts this. They want me to put something here, right? I'll put it on bottom now. I'll connect and then make another walking ballista. We'll play into another Kozilek's Return a little bit here. I'll play into a sensor as well. Alright, so we have 2 3/3s here. We have lethal next turn. We'll see if they've got the tempo plays they need. Tap land plus Phoenix. Do I still have it here? Put a counter on here. Let's remove the Phoenix here. Let's remove this dude. Let's swing. Tap land, go ahead. I'm doing this line just to clear this to get as much damage in as I can. If they have a board wipe here, they have a board wipe. They have another Phoenix. Well, that's annoying. I guess I'll just put counters here and just pass the turn. We'll just pass the turn this time. I know I have the experiment one. I don't want to play that in case they have a board wipe. They have shown us a Kozilek's Return. Alright, my opponent does nothing here. We will play a Hardened Scales and attempt to just pump a Walking Ballista again. We'll pump the big one. See if my opponent has a removal spell here. Lightning Axes. Alright, we'll go all upstairs here. They're empty-handed here, so we'll do it this way. If they have removal next turn, they do. Otherwise, I'll pump this again. And then we'll be 1 point away. Ooh, I got a message. I got a message. Obviously, the play here is just like kind of like immediately pump. And we'll go ahead and play a Pelk Collector and pass the turn. So I have them at 1. I'm not going to attack in because Mutavault plus this blocks, and then I only keep them at 1. So I can wait this turn. Go for it the next turn. Nice. Sweet. That worked nicely. Okay. We're figuring it out. We're going to run it again. It's going fairly well, this Hardened Scales variant from Modern into Pioneer. Obviously, I'm not a Hardened Scales player, but I'm putting things together that I didn't think I could. All right, we'll keep this. Experiment 1 into Winding Constrictor, maybe another land or a Serpent. Seems like a fine play here. I do like this lineup. Go ahead. Vipex X. Bomat versus the Experiment 1. Attacks in. You can hit me for 1, opponent. Ornithopter. Ornithopter. Okay. The Hardened Scales makes this a bit more interesting here. I suppose what I do here is still just go ahead and play the Constrictor. Grows this large enough to attack, and pass the turn. If I get a land, I can then Hardened Scales plus Serpent, which would be pretty good. Wow, opponent, you're getting a little aggressive here for me. Going kind of wide. All right, Pelt, Hardened Scales, pass turn. I could attack. Oh. Oh. Well, now I attack with both of these. Easy. 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 Just slap. Bam. Take that. Alright. So Bomat's a big 3/3 here. They attack for 1 in the air. That's fine. And just play a Serpent down here. Just grow some stuff here and just attack in with my 2 here. See if they want to trade. They do. We'll trade out. Just pass the turn back. I'm not afraid of the Ghost Fire Blade at this point. I really just want 1 more land here and it'll be hunky-dory. Hunky-dory. Ginger Brute here. They're basically playing blockers galore. That's what they're doing. I put them to 5 if I go in with both. What if I did this? Then they block here? No. I think we can wait because we have so many Nisses here. I'll just wait 1 turn, see if I draw the land. If I do, we're just playing land after land after land, or Nissa after Nissa after Nissa. 5/5 here. It's pretty hefty. We do hit our land. Perfect. Alright, so in we go. We can do this. Yeah, my opponent could scoops it up to that. I was going to just start hacking away at them with a Hangerback Walker. They have to chump. They don't want to really kill it to give me a bunch of Thopters. We're going to just Nissa, Nissa, Nissa. Nissa, 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 Nissa. Oh, Walking Ballista. Alright, Abrupt Decays come in here and Fatal Pushes. I don't think there's a reason to bring anything else in. Just a bunch of just solid removal. We'll remove all the Once Upon a Times and... remove 1 Hangerback Walker in this one. I'm not going to do the Assassin's Trophy. I don't want to give them extra lands. That seems a bit odd. Questing Beast is interesting, but their creatures do get big enough to block, so we'll just skip that idea too. Alright, we're going to keep this. I'm going to keep it because I have 2 creatures and Hardened Scales. Any creatures off the top will be just that much bigger. Let's play down Hardened Scales first. Let's just go for the big play here. Double down on these and then a Winding Constrictor and wind up for the biggest. We gotta beat a 6/6. Alright, we can beat a 6/6. We can beat a 6/6. Let's wind up for the big plays here. We've got this. They're gonna just race us. What a joke. I'm probably dead now. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright. We'll play our Winding Constrictor here. This grows everything. Pretty big. I guess I can go ahead and jam the Serpent as well. It's a pretty big Serpent as well. Let's go for connecting here. I'm going to play a little risky. Ghost Fireblade. Trample Protection from Multicolored. Okay. I'm going to block here. I'm going to block here. We are going to regen this, so I have it for next turn. And I'm going to go to 2. I'm just curious how big these can get. Just curious. They're pretty big. It's a shame that they can chump me here. So I guess we just hold off and hope they don't have a shrapnel blast or something. Yeah, I took an extra damage to make my pelt collector big enough for the serpent. We'll just hope they have no way to grow it again. I guess I didn't have to because I already have 3 green. Uh-oh, flyer. That's not good. I need a removal spell. It's not good. Interesting. I mean, I guess I'm just blocking, right? Trade that. Okay. 7/7 here. Gotta somehow get rid of the smuggler's copter. Well, that's a way to do it. Alright, let's make a blocker. Let's play down a walking ballista. So this can shoot the smuggler's copter. Guess I'm chump blocking over here with this plant. Okay, so I can shoot smuggler. I could also kill this at end step if they don't do anything here. Flame Sweep deals 2 damage to each creature except for creatures you control with flying. It's nifty. I needed one more on here. This is kind of interesting. I'm a little surprised by this. So this isn't block. And then actually just kill it that way instead. And keep everything. Hey! I was expecting them to boot this up with the skilled animator and then swing in. That was super weird. And then I'd have to lose my walking ballista. And they would keep this because I had to shoot this off. So this would die. This would... I'd remove the 2. This would stay alive still by them attacking. And then they have 1 chump blocker. I could down tick and swing. They chump block and then they just need something off the top to crew this. Yeah. That was a bit weird. Alright, we're 3-1 though. 3-1. Let's wrap the match up with this one. This is going A-okay. Hey Zale, you still there in the hotel? That's the bad Wi-Fi. Let's play first. Man, these hands, the last matches here, these hands have been crazy. We might go for the big whammy play again. We'll see what we're playing against. The biggest whammies. Yep, we're going for the big whammy. We're going for the big whammy. Hardened Scales, Pelt Collector. I see a Lumbering Falls. It's like some Sultai Nexus shenanigans. We're gonna Winding Constrictor followed by Nissa here. I can see where this deck, like, if you have just the right draws here at the beginning, you're asking your opponent on game 1 to answer. And if they can't answer, they just get smashed. Get smashed. Take 8. I find a land here. I kill them on turn 4. Getting a good 1, 2, 3 is what the deck's about. I can see it. Alright, we have the Rejuvenator in my way. You need to get out of my way, opponent. Get out of my way. Alright, we don't hit the land. Let's go and attack in here. See where they want to block. So they take 6. I'm going to go ahead and Once Upon a Time main phase to hit a land drop. Yeah, we'll hit the land drop here. Play our experiment 1 out and go ahead. This seems fine here. Okay, I could have played a Walking Ballista on 0, but I think we're okay here. Would have prepped for a board wipe? We're prepped for a board wipe. We're prepped for a board wipe. Alright, they got a board wipe me again. They got a board wipe me again. Or find blue for their Lumbering Falls. I guess putting the hanger back down on 1 would have guaranteed a kill there. Right? I should have done that. Ooh. The Great Oko. The Great Oko makes the food. Land, not shocked, obviously. Alright, up here. Land of War. Let's cast this on 0. Because I'm cool. It's just all power play, guys. Don't worry. Don't worry. Incoming fog effect. It's all power play. They're going to crack the food. They go up to 5. They die to 6. It's all power play. Power play. I mean, the play dies to a fog, but they played Oko and made a food. I don't feel like they had a fog. Maybe aggressive, who knows. Alright. Questing Beast here and some Thought Seizes feels right. Maybe Abrupt Decays. Maybe 3 of these. We'll take out the Once Upon a Times again. 1 Nissa. Still not happy with this Stone Coil Serpent. Let's take out 1 Hangerback as well. Hangerback feels just a touch slow. It does help us against the board wipes, though. So Thought Seizes and Questing Beasts in here. They are another Field of the Dead type of deck, which is apparently the only deck that I lose to and or play against. We're here to scare, Gubin. We're here to scare. Now we're pretty confident in that win there. This is kind of interesting. I haven't gotten to Thought Seize my opponent. This makes the hand slow, but let's try it. This is a learning opportunity. Let's learn together. Is double Thought Seize a good idea? We'll find out, because it's going to cost us a lot of life. They have a Hornet Nest? A Sphinx's Rev? This dude? They have a Hornet Nest. That's mean. I guess I'll take the Teferi here. I don't really care about the Arbor guy. And we'll just jam out another Thought Seize here. Or I could get a Winding Constrictor here. It'd take a lot of damage to do that. It's kind of tempting though. Let's go ahead and get a board presence here. Give them one more turn to draw something here. Put our Winding Constrictor down. We can then like Thoughtseize and like Serpent, or I don't know. We'll get there with Walking Blister or something like that. Hey, all right, they have 3 mana here. They play a Hornet's Nest, so we'll get around that. We'll get around that in due time. Ooh, I'm hitting the wrong button. That was scary. Let's go ahead and play a Walking Ballista here. Go ahead. Giving him another turn here before I go grab that Hour of Promise. Sweet. Alright. So we're going to grab the Hour of Promise here. Thankfully I drew a land. So Thoughtseize. Hour of Promise away. Let's play Nissa down, uptick, and we'll swing with Constrictor here. See if they want to give me some Hornets here. These won't be hard to get rid of, so that's why we're okay with them having a couple of them. A couple of them does not bother me here. Especially when I'm going to just play another. Ooh, that's clever. Alright, we'll kill one of these. Let them ping Nissa for 1 here. We're going to play Walking Ballista out and then down tick with Nissa, I think. Unless they play something crazy here. Oh yeah, Walking Ballistas for days. Play Walking Ballista, down tick here. Ping this off. Ping this off. Swing. They block with they chump block with here. We'll do some things to them. Nice. Alright. Looking good. They do find their land here. So they have Sphinx, Graze, and Hour of Promise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nicely done. Nicely done, opponent. So they'll get 4 power of zombies here. Okay, gonna do some scrying here. I think we get around that. Scape shift. It's kind of like scape shift, right? Scries to the bottom. Scries to the bottom. Okay, I could Thoughtseize away the Sphinx's Rev here. Let's go up with her. Let's go ahead and Thoughtseize away the Sphinx's Rev. That way they just have this Grazer in hand. With a little bit of the mercy of whatever they're gonna have here. Play a 4/4. Go ahead and swing like this. Them double blocking, I would shoot one of them off. Them block is fine. So we'll hope for no Supreme Verdict. They've got to draw it naturally here off the top. And if they do draw it naturally, at least I have a Walking Ballista to follow up. Growth Spiral. I missed lethal. Did I? I'm pretty sure I'll have it here. We can go back and review. Let me go ahead and just get lethal here. Excuse me. If they would just scoot over real quick, I'll be able to attack them. Okay. Thanks. Excuse me. Cool. We can go back and look. It's a nice 4-1 though with the hardened scales. Not bad at all. I like it. Let's give some thoughts about it first. So the deck, you do 1, 2, 3, and kind of like Gubin was saying, you just have so much power on the board that you're just asking for an early answer. Now, if they have an early answer, then you're kind of set back, but you're not set back completely because you can do the walking ballistas, you can do anything like that and kind of get around it. So let's go look at that game to make sure. We might have had another option there. I want to make sure I get it right here. So game 2 here, let's view the replay. Let's go. Let's get back to that spot. You could have swung for 16 with using ballista counters. All right, let's find out. We're going fast. Stop. Why isn't it stopping? It's just going. It's just going. Pause. Stop. All right. I want to go backwards. Turn 7. Let's can I replay this? Let's view a different replay and then go back and review this. All right, let's try again. Forward it goes. Forward. Forward. We'll get to turn 5 and then slow down. Which is kind of crazy because it was only turn like 5 or 6. Alright, so here we thought seized. Okay. So we thought seized away. We kind of know that they have like the Grazer and the Sphinx here. And so this turn we obviously don't have lethal. So we'll play forward. We get rid of the insect attacking Nissa. So this is our turn 5. So we play walking ballista here, remove some stuff and swing. Okay. Their turn. They do the Hour of Promise and get a dude. Okay. So here we take, and what you're saying is we should have played a ballista for 3 counters. So if we would have played a ballista here instead of thought seizing, so if we didn't thought seize, we'd have 1 more mana. So then we put this down for 2, 3, down tick. No, we had just upticked. Yeah, we upticked this turn, so we'd have, this would be played down for 3, ping 1 off, ping, and then ping 1, and then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then 15, 16. Freakazoid is correct. So yes, by playing the Serpent and waiting a turn, we give our opponent a chance to like board wipe us or something crazy, which isn't a good thing. We should have indeed just sacrificed 1 walking ballista plus 1 ping here and then swung for lethal, using up the rest of our walking ballistas. And that's why we like our community. Sharpest ones on Twitch. Well thought out. Hardened scales. That's pretty sweet. What do we overall think about this list? I think in general it's fairly strong. It's resilient. It could get picked apart by a couple quick removal spells. It did feel good. I mean, we just took it with 0 practice and got a 4-1 with not too much trouble. That first game we had a lot of trouble because of the scavenging news. We didn't know what to do and our opponent gained like 30 life. And even then it was kind of close. Even then, it was kind of close. Okay. Question. What would we like to do next? We could play Hardened Scales again. Blight Beetle. What did I side questing Beast in for? By the end, I was siding in questing Beast for Field of the Dead decks. Any controlled decks that I needed to maybe hit them, but also keep a Planeswalker in check. Anything that seemed to have chump blockers, I brought it in. I even brought it in as kind of like a higher end removal if we were playing against mid-range. So those are kind of the decks we played against. I probably wouldn't bring it in against Burn, maybe. I think you gotta be lower to the ground. You can bring it against Mono Black Aggro. Play 4-land Spy. I had another 4-1 today. Okay. We can put it up for a vote. We can put this up for a vote. Let's do that. Straw poll me.